Okay, here we have an Advent 200. I'm going to go over on how to adjust the little sleeve here against the feed tires. First thing, before you put any tires in, you should clean it up with the little cleaning solution or Windex. And I just spray a little bit onto the tires, onto a little paper towel. And I go over the tires just to make sure they're nice and clean. That makes sure that you can, it grips the paper well. Okay, and make sure you go completely around. You'll kind of see it change color as you clean it, and that's good. That means you're getting a little bit of solution on it. Once that's done, then usually what I like to do is the little sleeve back here, there's a set screw right here, and it's slotted right there in the back. Hopefully you can see that there. We're trying to see it do it while we're working on here. So you loosen it up, and the sleeve can be moved back. It makes it real easy to turn, or you can move it all the way forward. What I do is I move it all the way forward, center it as best I can, and I make sure it's touching the feed tire. And then what I check is you don't want to make it hard to go back the other way. That seems pretty good. We'll see how that works, and it depends on the thickness of the label. Then you have your labels here. You have to have a stack. Usually I recommend at least around a 1/2 inch stack. I grab them and I fan them out like this. So you just grab them and put your fingers on the edges and then move them so that they fan out like this. And once they fan out like that, you can go ahead and insert them. Okay, and I'm kind of putting it in the center approximately, and then I take my guides and I kind of close them up, not too tight. You want to have a little play. The label should go in there nicely, and then I tap them on top. Then I check to see if it feeds. Now, you don't want to see, like right now, I'm getting 2. That tells me it needs a little more pressure. Okay, so I'm going to take these back out. I'm going to put a little more tension on it. So I'll loosen this up, push it forward against the tire a little more, then tighten it up. Not a lot, make it tighter. And you can see now there's a lot of back pressure on there. So let's see how that works. Once again, fan out your labels. Then you put them in. Make sure they go in nice, and you should always tap them. Then you check. So that looks real good. See, the label should feed all the way forward and back and forth like that. That tells you you're getting a good grip, and that's how you get your thickness for the label. See, and it's only one label there that it's feeding. Before it was feeding 2 because it was too loose. And then every once in a while, as you're running, you want to make sure you tap them to make sure that you're getting a little pressure, that they drop down so that the next one feeds through. And that's usually your adjustment. Once that's done, and every time you put a new stack in, make sure you clean them up. It'll make it work much better throughout your runs. So go ahead and give that a shot. Thank you.